Okay, we're back. So we had a little break, but we're back now. Oh, don't like that. Sometimes it just gets plugged in. Yeah, plugged in my Xbox controller. Okay. Um, Hey, how's it going, Grant? How are you, man? Hello, gamer. Hello, hello. Okay, so we're still actually leveling this up. Yeah, you missed the announcement, by the way. Announcement, yeah, second child. So, second child gamers. Uh, Early September, early September, boys. What can we do here? Oh. Okay, really have no idea what to do. What? I know, dude. Crazy. Yeah, so, you know me. I made a big deal out of it. Nah, just the usual, really. So, around September, I'll be MIA for a while. So, where do I just don't know what to do right now. I'm a little bit, like, lost. What about this guy? There's Mrs. Bobby. No, she knows about it.
Cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
From another planet. Hey, that's the jam, my man.
Yeah, she knows about it.
Traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates.
Yeah, well,
shut tight.
we're almost halfway there, man. I'm almost like,
Strike. Scabs
17 weeks.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
Yeah, you have to do. By the way, you have to tell me about it. You have to tell me about the. Yeah, how's the website? The website for the store, so I can put in my pre-order, man. Gonna put my pre-order.
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak, or he just likes unusual words, or both.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Oh, you had to go there. Wow, what happened? Are you still working on it?
So tell me, what do you need? It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up.
Slowly.
Demands, no way in or out.
I got the social media power. Oh, nice. Yeah. Have you guys got like like things on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter? Gotta make sure that you also do some TikTok. Some TikTok openings of like some of the Warhammer stuff, or some of the card games.
Some pretty wild stuff I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company. I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
I have a full marketing campaign planning going on. Hell yeah, dude! I'm glad to hear that you you're enjoying the job. Having fun with it. Plus, Dave seems like the kind of guy that is just happy to sort of let you take reins with the marketing.
Us lorry drivers, camionneurs, Few still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high.
You have my support, gamer. You've got my support.
Don't blame them, really. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one.
Know anything about the dead man, the one hanging behind the hostel there?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs. Nothing. I'm just messing with you, man. Don't mind my idle verbosity.
Enjoying, yes, and yes, I get an idea about metadata, and he has no idea what I'm talking about, but that's what I was hired. Yeah, how many, because I know that, you know, the wife works there, right? And obviously the kid helps. Are you the only, or are you the only employee, or?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Relax. He's merely joking.
Wicked. I've always wanted.
Ha, no, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the LMAO market lately. We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy. This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
No, we have the store manager as well, and have another person lined up, but I have to make more money before we can hire. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Dude, hire me. I'll clean tables. I'll pick up rubbish. I'll do manual labor. Hire me.
Also called a camion on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough.
I'll do the modeling. I'll be like, come here, buy our special Star Wars boxes. You know, dude, what do you think? What do you think of my on my modeling session? This one looks roughed up enough to be sort of. Oh, by the way, yeah, I didn't know that the Star Wars game. I think it's got a an online TCG apparently, like a client. You can play the game online.
Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Wamrau and Laurent Bird somehow.
We had a work experience girl last week, and I told the kids there are fire on my. You're gonna fire Dave's kids? Okay, I don't think that's like. Yeah, they gotta send you a link to it, man. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So how do you actually? Like, is it like, you know, like DBZ or like Pokemon? You have to get the codes from the booster packs. Right. I had another question.
Taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
I'm good for now. Good talk.
Don't be a stranger.
I was hoping to get some XP out of that, but there was nothing really to get from the guy, sadly. Oh, so you get everything. Gotcha, you get everything. That's cool, that's cool. Actually, I haven't been here at all. Like, what's over here? There's some gloves, apparently. But it has AI. Oh, really? Oh, that's actually fucking cool. Is it like an official client or is it just like a fan made one?
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
Do you know what caused this wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal. Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Do you know what's far on the
Well,
coast?
there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
It thinks for a moment.
Not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Gonna have some of the salami.
Thing. Want some too, officer?
Why not?
The lieutenant ponders for the offer for a moment and decides to go for it. Cool. What a nice guy. We got some nice food too. Okay, where do we go though? We can't really go the other way, so that's fine. A helpline in there.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box, a variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. Pitch in your nose and
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
they're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes.
Are they?
No, you are definitely not buying those.
You're right. I'm too sensible for those.
You sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
Oh no, they take away. They take away my. I mean, I've got no money. I got no money. Like I'm broke, anyways. I gotta sell some stuff for sure. Maybe we can make some money. What is over here? Yeah, I gotta get a bowl though, yeah. I gotta get a bowl, I'm sure. What's over here? Yeah, this is the sewer races guy.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
I found this mug, yeah.
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go.
This is yours.
Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
He says something about the rights and privilege of the lorryman.
Yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges.
Hold on, what's the car though?
Someone with a cart. What did you think it was? That's how deep into history our thing reaches. Before machines.
And that's a privilege.
Sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything, huh? Very ancient. Very prestigious.
So you're an Akata's guild.
Damn right. They've been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit. But when they try to replace us, they'll regret it. Trusting street thugs with their goods is going to fuck them right up the ass. Mark my words. Generations of practice and no laughing matter.
Yeah, that's it. There's nothing I can talk to the guy about. What's in here though? Close. What else can we do here? I guess we can sell some shit here. Yeah, we can sell some of this stuff.
The tear machine. Your bottles clunk into the
We
machine.
got 40, dude. We are so fucking broke, dude. Holy shit.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Okay, tell me about the reality we're in.
Reality? You mean what reality? Economic reality or
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
Yes, tell me about the economic reality.
really know anything? I mean, I'm 15.
What about the physical reality then?
No. What about it?
The coalition.
Our government?
Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
Cool.
I mean, I got 5. I'll take it. How is my XP going though? $25 out of 100. What could I level up here?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam.
Look in the window.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
I'm gonna stickers and insignia.
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar
What about the back seat?
proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels. The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Eamdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
You think this lorry guy belongs to our tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Fucking. I mean. I haven't had a job for years. What are you talking about? What about this guy here? Who's this guy?
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The man yells towards the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everyone else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Okay, I'm thinking now.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different.
He leans closer.
See us talking, cops and strike breakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
What kind of cause are we talking about?
Rights of workers to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing. The loitering man hollers in return.
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs a hand through his steadily graving military haircut.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
What exactly is your goal here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you're unable to bridge the entrance.
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Wait, head measure.
Yosemite's guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind it.
How bad could one guy be? You seem capable.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there.
Why don't you just talk to them?
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
I want to get into harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
Interviewing people about a murder that took place behind it.
I know nothing about a murder.
Absolutely nothing. His reply is snappy and tense.
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
This really is American expertise.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity. Let us work!
What is a strike?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
What do the strikers want?
They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem
Ill-fitting.
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
Did you wear any clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously...
Is he actually a worker then?
Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what. You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
What's it to you?
Deep set suspicious drips from every syllable. Routine, part of the investigation.
Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this fighter for jobs. He seems a more brutal, cunning, and suspicious person. Just a hunch. Or you just might be paranoid.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
I don't really drink, but a warehouse taking so much fun. A bouncer. I don't really drink, but work has taken me to some. Which one was it?
Worked at Territorial.
Hmm.
Bell.
Pretty okay as far as lies go.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
Alrighty. There's not much going here. What if we took this guy here?
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for.
What exactly is this cob?
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses. Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think.
You don't seem to like them much.
Bloody stupid, freaking evil to Scab. Or I guess scared, maybe. But scared of what? Of who? Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Not. Have you tried talking to them?
They'd explain the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Big guy. He means the leader of the scabs.
I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife? Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
Maybe you want to help. You're right. That's what I was supposed to. It's actually very fun and easy. No, actually, no. I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is. Don't tell me. It's a better day that way. My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits.
Does this mean you can leave with 3-8?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
If it's so simple, why did the scab leader warn you of the guards blocking the way?
Simple. Just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in. Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him. Then press the button to unlock the door. Then go past him again. And you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
Your saying is actually quite difficult. Gotcha. I think I have some questions for you first.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation, or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone ever vested him in a physical confrontation?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Has any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not sure.
Sure. Man, the whistles. John to tune the wind rustling his whiskers.
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
So we can actually go to this guy. Holy shit. We can go to this guy right now. We have to talk to this guy here.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead.
His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
My bodies are important. I'm with the police, and we need to get into the harbor.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
A ripple of muscle passes underneath his skin. He lets you look.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
My bodies are important. I'm with the police. I need to get into harbor.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul.
His face contorts in disgust as if he wears many a dead rat.
Reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Wait, alcohol?
Yes, Al Ghul.
Alcohol, yeah.
It means alcohol.
Understood.
I doubt it, my microcephalic race servant.
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned.
I don't have a problem with alcohol. I just like to drink on the weekends.
Your mouth moves, but the one who speaks is Al Ghul. You are but a vessel for the Ghul now. Very little of yourself remains. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the Am Sandwich race is waning.
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
The fat race is over there, but the race stuff here is unimportant here. The fat race is over there. I mean, that's what I would say. I mean, yeah, look at that fat dog over there.
Look at my craniology. I am the pinnacle of my haplogroup. The pink blob is a bad example, even of yours. It saddens me. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed aliens and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
The fuck are you? What the hell? This is so weird.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Come on now, I just need to move about 20 centimeters back. Push him out of the way. You're right up all this. I just need to like.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Simonine Islands and to Boogie Street and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
We're gonna store the odes of homosexuality. You call out on what the fuck?
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Measurehead's race theory, he would take you as one of his own.
Right, good idea. Wouldn't that mean I have become a Semanese?
Well, not as such. What you do with a mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist.
So I could befriend the guy, but like subscribe to the advanced. I guess I'm gonna have to, right? It gives me like hi.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Measurehead, I'm new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind of different races are there. This is for the thing.
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic door, and then, to you, he lets out an audible sigh.
You are obviously a liberal, sailor.
Liberal? What the fuck?
I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need?
Well, I mean, we're gonna look at all of them, so.
Those are the Seminese,
Seminese,
Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant.
Lactose intolerant.
Result of inbreeding. A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades. In Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats.
Wait, who exactly are the Maun?
You know them by the names of their nation states. The Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiners. My people simply call them Maun.
Maun.
Maun is a derogative term for first world people of Gotwaldian descent. They do not all have eczema. Also, people of Katla, like the Suru and the Ugu, are much more lactose intolerant.
No, the wooden clocks though.
In some municipalities of Oranje, people do wear shoes made of wood to street parades. Green, orange, and even yellow tassels have also been seen on hats.
The Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture.
Essentially, we just get into this whole fucking race theory like conversation with this guy so we can press a fucking button. That is insanity, dude. Intolerance of race, who no, okay, I got it.
The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have type A race propensities.
Type A.
The other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem.
He draws his fingers across his face.
Production of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food. Which
Yo, what the fuck? Excuse me? Yo, is he talking about my S's? The Mexican homies? What the fuck?
As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental type A is in retrograde. The Simonese and the Areopagite are on the ascent.
And the Seminoles,
The indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago. The Simonese inhabit the southern islands. I am Simonese, from the stock of Ulmbuir on Ile de Fantôme.
and the
The
Arpagates.
Areopagites are the master race of the Ile Maran deserts. The Simonese are descendants of the Areopagites. We came here during a heroic migration from Ile Maran to Ansuland. Thousands of years before the lactose-intolerant Maun Occidental.
So yeah, basically the Maun are the ones that are like, you know, not really as alike as the Seminoles or the Arpage, what are they called? What is the difference between the
The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful.
oh goodness,
Former
Tico?
unchained since the super Isola
31
of
Gs.
Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender.
How's it going, dude? Yeah, we're just like, this guy's giving me like a fucking lecture on like race theory about about this game. Like, just fucking what the fuck, dude? Oh my god, dude. Dude, by the way, yeah, we have an announcement, which I did say that before. Yeah, so Mrs. Papi is pregnant. She is 17 weeks. So yeah, we have the second baby coming through in the first week of September. So so same thing as always. Essentially, I'm gonna be away for a little bit, just depending on if it's gonna be too much for me to handle. I might step away from streaming altogether. I don't want to, but it is what it is. Yeah, another one. So yeah. Yeah, she's almost halfway there, man. Like, this week coming up is the 17th week. Yeah, dude.
The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite or Simeopagite super race. That is all. There are no more type A races in the
Yeah, thank you so much for the sub, dude. Again, appreciate you, homie. Thank you for the love. But yeah, so at this point, I'm just gonna play through the games that I'm playing. I don't want to start any games. Yeah. So we have to go through Type B. Oh my goodness.
They are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Koikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
The Koikos of Grad, Yugo, Zhimsk, Shest et al. Are what you would call white officer in a suspect description.
You said Koikos. I've been trained to identify them as white in official descriptions.
Yes. To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish.
Oh yeah, you getting ready for work? Nice.
But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an indistinct color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, muddy, and ashen. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking Al-Ghul,
Al-Ghul.
the degenerate tobacco herb, and for eating potato.
I think he's speaking about like stuff. He's like, I know who he's talking about, because I'm from there. So I'm like, dude, this guy's an asshole. This guy's like being a fucking racist to me, dude. What the fuck?
The Koiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with Podat. The only thing they like
Potato.
more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
Wouldn't he be one for ethnostates?
You don't like the interstates?
They are microscopic. The Semeno-Areopagite superstate will cover the entire remaining planetary crust, uninterrupted. From Holy Semenine to the Boreal Plateau of Katla. Its leaders will be the genetic epitome of the Semenese and Areopagite stock, elected by nature, not the base inner spoilage called demo.
And the Bacaliers you mentioned.
The Vacholians, halfway between Type A and the Racial called Ron. Two makes to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
I'm pretty sure history hasn't lasted that long.
The mysteries of the people of this planet are a tragedy that has played out countless times over, like a fever dream of skin, hair, and bone.
Yeah, but what about you, Tickle? When is the baby? I've heard about the revolution, mistake was made, but it was the right stuff. The revolution was perpetrated by degenerate left-wing marauders, not all the people of... Fuck. It's like, I feel like, what do I pick here? Because, like, I don't want to piss him off, because I'm so close to, I feel like, in a way, getting through the quest here. Sorry, I'm writing a workout for Zoom. Oh, gotcha. 1 or 2 years. I have 17 minutes. That's me. What do I pick here? I don't really know what to pick. I'm like... Because that seems to go against him. That seems to be sort of like... Not fully on his side, but... Like, not to piss him off. A revolution was prepared by the journalist.
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zarath-ridden potato carts. It is literally an illness. A prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia. The revolution is fatal familial insomnia. A hereditary prion condition passed from the Khoico to the Occidentals. But not sexually. Probably through trade routes and potate acid, the prime component of the potato plant. Enough of type mediocrity.
The vowel C.
Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me.
Chimeric experiments.
Lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Semenese man. Only possible if the mother is masked and the father Semenese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring.
When they say, wait, mesque, is it supposed to say mestizo? Hold on. Maybe, what is mesque? Is that like half?
The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension, listening to aggressive El Mariachi music to
El Mariachi.
despair.
It seems unlikely that two human beings produce genetically sterile offspring.
You are right. You have misunderstood. You lack basic phylogenetic education.
Anymore?
Then there is the Simino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Simino Koiki
Yes.
Chimera?
There you go for it. Tell me.
Not an aesthetic. The Koiko,
Go for it.
as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed with the idea of crossing the Simonese with the Koiko to produce a super worker of Simonese strength and great servility. This will never happen. The Simonese and the Koiko may have similar interbreeding problems.
The fuck is this?
We will never know precisely.
No Semenis mean can
Man
maintain an erection.
in the suffocating potato stench of a Koiko woman.
Oh, what the fuck is that mental image, dude? What the fuck, man?
But enough. It is cruel to entertain ourselves with the deformities of Type F.
Now that I've been through all these,
Any able-bodied races you needed education on?
now that I've been through all these types, do I understand advanced receiver?
Understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
How do I word the mystery?
You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me. This clarity does not come instantly.
Oh, what am I supposed to do? Oh, how do I unlock it? How do I unlock it though? Oh no.
I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss.
I can't really know.
Vasholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
What else is yours?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection.
You're
I've
right.
taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
You're right.
Correct. Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that. Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront international capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
It's true. I'm a rock and roll stuff. I've got it from disco actually.
Offshoots of the Semonese people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is
Okay,
a
dude.
shame upon my race. But what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Semonese race.
Okay, I'll ask who are the Semonese.
The South Island race, haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you. We are the future. That is all you need to know.
So you were born and raised on the islands before you moved to Revachol.
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Elysium are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception
So you
from
did.
the pale. No, I have heard about it on the radio. Yes.
This could have made him more open to discussing the race enigma with you.
I think this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be the really good one.
That will be the...
That will be our lucky races.
He will grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits. A protruding occiput and an indented zygomatic bone.
The lieutenant does not flinch.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the
What the
usual
fuck?
mind.
Know anything about this mug?
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
He had nothing to do with it.
There is nothing funky about them. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vacholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
Oh, what am I supposed to do, dude?
Indirect modes of taxation. Turns out, those Financial Oversight Committee gangsters stuffed millions of hard-earned dividends away in the last place anyone thought to look. The hearts and minds of...
How do I do the advanced race theory? I can't really unlock it, I kinda... Lumsden with
Yes?
what do I do though?
The unpromising race pupil returns.
You can try to do that, but like, nah. Cause you can do it like, you can always like, save scum. I'm just like, nah, but we're not gonna do it. I'm just gonna play it as we go. Not really what I wanted, but...
Hold on, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Oh, what do I do though? I'm not sure what to do now.
Looking for something odd?
This coin-operated viewer is facing south.
Oh, we can make some money, I think. Oh yeah. What is that actually? Oh, sure, you got money. Hell yeah. What is the race enigma? Okay. We have to free one up. We still gotta do that one as well. It takes a while. I think I might leave it there for sure. Can't really talk to anyone else. Yeah, we'll leave it, guys. And yeah, I'm just gonna continue. Alright. Bye. Yeah, that's that fucking race theory crap is just like, what the fuck, dude? Bye.